Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program with me, Knee-High Hobo. You join us on the approach to our home planet Kerbin. Having dropped off fuel cells on the Mun, didn't quite exactly work out the way that I imagined it in my mind's eye, but nonetheless on the Mun right now are some fuel cells. So we're now just going to drop down on the planet and have a safe return. We said this last time, and what happened was we came down so hard that we smashed through the planet and came out the other side. If you're a little bit confused by that, well, shit, that's how it happened last time. I went to press the stop button, I didn't, and this got faster and faster and faster. It hit here, and then everything went black and this blue line disappeared, and then we travelled out into space, but there was nothing there. It was very weird. It was back in season 1, so I suggest if you're intrigued by such things, then go and have a look at that one. Now, I know that scientifically this would actually have us skipping out of the atmosphere, but given that Kerbal doesn't have such physics, I will adjust it anyway into a burn that would actually probably kill us by setting us alight upon re-entry. But just in case they have decided to put in the skipping off the atmosphere physics, which would be a bit easier to do, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a game developer yet, but yeah, I certainly don't want to be. I don't want to miss anyway. But I don't know which part of the world is this. Where the space base is? I don't know. But yeah, that certainly looks a bit. In fact, actually, I suppose we may as well. We could go ahead and just use up quite a bit of this fuel. But yeah, where do you launch from? I mean, apparently this icon here, but I don't know whether that's the retrograde burn for it. But that purple icon is back to the space base. There. One is not sure. In fact, actually, what about if we flipped over and did that? Would that bounce us back off the ends of the Earth? What does that do to our approach? It pulls it in a little bit, interestingly. So I don't know, is it here then? I know it's next to a very large ocean, but one can never be sure on such things. Now, yes, I do realise I've got the RCS on as well. Basically, I want to burn off as much fuel as I can to make myself as light as I can. I mean, we're pummeling down now as well, but let's take the... I can't do it, I was doing accelerating. Okay, we'll just run the last of this fuel off then, and we'll try and get it as close as we can to hitting this, but I know that this course will change as we hit the atmosphere and things start to bend and change. But we'll come in as fast as we can. I don't really want to hit the parachutes until about 500 meters as well. I'll scare the shit out of Jab here. Look at he's fucking loving it, isn't he? Maniac. So, just even the slightest adjustments at this sort of range will make a massive difference. I don't know if you knew, but when the Apollo 13 mission was coming back, if the moon was a tennis ball, I know that's the Mun, but for this we're going back to the real world. If the moon was a tennis ball and the Earth was a basketball, they had less than the width of a paper's degree margin of error. did. It was just incredible. The whole thing is, I'm really sort of preaching to the choir at this point, I'd imagine. There you go. Are we going to just fly straight over the top of it then? So we can just try and keep a nose pointed at it. So where is it? It looks like we're now starting to fly over. It looks like it'd be about here. One would guess. I mean, there's nothing we can really do about it now. We're all out of fuel. I mean, really, we could start looking at getting rid of all these last few stages here now. Let's just pop you onto this line and junk. Goodbye, fellow friend, you served us well. So let's see what this does over the course of the next few seconds. About 3 minutes. So we're coming backwards. Oh, I didn't want the chutes to open yet. Must have just been as part of that stage there. That's a shame. But no sign of the space station, in spite of following that purple marker. So I guess several forums must be wrong. So RCS and the SAS, they will serve as no purpose now. We'll just fast forward it a touch though. What? You used to be able to do that, I'm sure. Because this is going to take forever to get him on the ground now and get him out. And I'd like to see him jump out and have a bit of a run around with him. So that's where I wanted to do. See, that as well is why I've stopped putting number one parachute onto these things, and number two parachutes on the noses of things, because they have a tendency to tear off. The parachutes don't tear off, but the pieces do. Now, are these super big parachutes that are new to the big pieces? Because that's normally we'd be falling about 13 to 15 meters per second. I'm not sure. This is something that they need to sort out as well, so that these actually have these occupy a physical space, so that. Whoa! What bark is that? What? Game spazzed. Wow! The game has completely and utterly lost its mind, and it looks like it's also crashed. How fucking typical is that? Oh. That, ladies and gentlemen, I am devastated. And it's coming up to the end of the episode as well. This game does not want me to complete a mission. It genuinely doesn't. This is why I need to put it down, because it's actually starting to get my back up a little bit. So I'm going to go play some Spore and make some videos on that one. I hope you enjoyed. I think we can call that a safe return. Oh, what's he doing? Is it going to do it? Well, look, I'm going to do a sign out anyway because, like I say, the episode's up. I'm going to hang around for a minute, and if the game does free itself up and I can get Jeb out and run around with him, I will do. But thank you very much for watching. If you like what you've seen, please rate, comment, and subscribe. My name's Knee-High Hobo, and I will see you apparently in a moment. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh. Yep.